Celebrity Big Brother's back.
Yeah.
Something about that I thought was quite funny. How he got angry over it.
You got angry over it?
No, people are getting angry over it, and it kicked off in the house over it.
Was this last night?
Might be. Yeah, when did I see it? I think I seen
know
it
what
this
you're going on
morning or last night.
Is this Jojo Siwa being accosted for being? You're not allowed to say that.
Well, he said a word indicating that he wanted a cigarette, but he said the word.
Oh, he said fag.
Yeah.
Oh, and because she's American, she didn't realise that meant cig.
Well, you know who that Chris Hughes is off Love Island?
No.
Do you know?
Not a clue.
He's in like one of the first seasons of it.
Right.
He does all shit for races actually as well.
All right. Okay.
He said to who's the boxer that's in it? Is that who you just said before?
I said Jojo Siwa, and I don't think she's a boxer.
I don't know who it is.
There's a boxer in it.
Yeah, not long hair. I don't know what he's called.
You're not on about the actor, are you? Who played the dude with the whips in Iron Man 2?
Oh, I don't know the clue.
That's who said the slur.
Yeah. Is that him who said it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I was on about. I see, it's his topic, and I know he's wrong.
I've seen some of that. He's a bloody boxer.
Well, I don't. Maybe he does that as well.
No,
I don't know. He's in shitloads of films. He's in Sin City 1 and 2. Got invited back for the sequel. He was that good.
But yeah, it was that Chris Hughes that said to him, "Oh, you can't say that." But you obviously know what he's going on about.
Wait, isn't he American?
Because he says, "I want to go for a fag."
Is he American?
Chris Hughes?
No, the
I don't
boxer / actor dude with long hair.
Yeah.
Mickey, is he called Mickey
Rourke? Yeah.
I don't know.
He was a famous actor in the 80s.
What do you mean you don't know? Have you not watched it? Have you watched it?
What, the actual episode?
Well, what the clip that you're on about?
Oh, I've watched the clip.
And you couldn't tell from that whether he was American or not. I've not seen the clip, so
might be. I don't remember these things.
No, because I just didn't think Americans called cigarettes.
Every clip I've seen of him is literally asking to go for a cig. He's just like every clip's like, "Where's the smoke room?" or like, just make it really obvious.
Every clip, did he not figure it out after the first one? Every 5 minutes, he's like, "Where is it again?"
But he was just like,
walking around the house like, "Where am I?" with that lost like dementia look in his eyes.
He's not basically asking just to go for a fag, and then like Chris Hughes is going, "Oh, you can't say that." And then
are you not allowed to call them that anymore? Not cigarettes. No, cigarettes is what I mean. Oh God. You know what I mean?
Right.
I meant cigarettes.
I said to him a lot worse than the last.
Because we're not allowed, obviously, quite rightly, you shouldn't be calling gay people that.
There's a song about it though, which they have to set the word out, the Christmas song.
Yeah.
Called it. No, is it still in actually? They just can't play on the radio.
Well, it depends. You get the explicit and the non-explicit version.
True.
Like Fellas in Paris.
He is American. He was born in New York, and he is a professional boxer. Oh,
he is?
Was.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that about him.
I think he's actor first, then went into boxing, but he's both.
All right, so he's like an old timey KSI.
He started Misfits. He's a real one.
Like KSI said, yeah, YouTube videos first, and then I'm a boxer. Same way Mickey Rourke said, yeah, I'm gonna act first, then I'm gonna be a boxer.
Do you reckon he actually fought real boxers and other actors that wanted to be a boxer?
Tommy Fury. You know, a real boxer. KSI fought him, did he? Oh, did he? Or was that Jake Paul?
Would you like to know his record?
I don't know who the fuck's who anymore.
Yeah, go on.
Would you like to guess his record?
12-6.
I think he's like lost 4 in a row. I think he's 0-0-4.
6 wins, 0 losses, 2 draws.
You were closer, to be fair.
Yeah, I win. Not a lot of fights, was it really?
It's more than me.
More than me. Fair enough.
Yeah, right. So what's happened? He's gone in the house, said,
He says like, "Oh,
I want a fag.
I want a fag," and then Chris Hughes has gone. Oh, you not really have to say that.
How old is he?
72.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's old.
Let him fucking hell. Look, he's not like he's calling it someone. He's talking about a cigarette. Let him have it, man.
If he says, "I want a fag," everybody knows what you're going on about.
That's the world
And
being
then
soft.
the girl.
Now, I'm not one to usually be like, oh, the world's gone
The
soft.
girl who were crying about it. Well, yeah, there was the girl just like,
Yeah, Jojo.
yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
Just crying about it, and then Chris Hughes was like, "Oh, like it was wrong and stuff." I was like, I'm watching it, going, "This is like this."
Who the fuck's Chris Hughes? Why is he such a soft bastard?
Let me show you a picture.
Did Jack? Did you see the bit about the transgender stuff? Because he's in hot water about.
No, I haven't.
I didn't.
Well. What?
So
as opposed to Jojo Siwa, though.
He's classed as a TV show.
I realise I've just burped into the mic.
That's
I
Chris
apologise, everyone. Yeah, it looks soft. Jojo Siwa isn't going to understand that. Like, she thinks fag means, F-A-G-G-O-T.
Homosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, she's not going to know that means cigarette. Wait, but why does he call it that? Is he American? Have we just been over this? Are we going round in circles 5 minutes in?
I think we asked if he was, but we didn't know. No, you asked me if he was. You said how you've watched.
I know, but I feel like Tom's told us and I forgot.
Oh, maybe.
Who would you like to know?
Is Mickey Rourke American?
Whose nationality would you like to know next? Mickey Rourke is American, yeah.
See, that intrigues me that he calls...
Yeah, because you won't think American.
I thought that was just an English thing.
Yeah. I was thinking like an Essex person saying it. Like a fag. Like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can think... I don't think of it as just as like a southern thing. I think like northerners say
Have you
it
ever
as well.
seen that? Just reminded me. I watched a clip. I don't know what the podcast was, but it was a podcast. When they were saying, who do you reckon?
Our own.
Who do you reckon would win in like a big fight if it was just North v South? And like it was that comedian. I nearly called him John Wick. Nowhere near what he's called.
John Wick.
Oh my god, what is his name?
What does he look like?
Describe
him
He
to
did
me.
have black fuzzy hair. No, he doesn't. He was on Strictly Come Dancing. He got
Russell Brand. Oh, he's not.
No, but
he's not PC anymore, is he?
He does look like him though.
Russell Kane.
No. What the fuck's his name? He was on I'm a Celebrity, and he got done off Strictly for
John
getting with
Bishop.
someone. Oh my god, what is his name?
Is he Southerner?
I think it's somewhat Walsh, you know.
Louis Walsh.
Louis Walsh, yeah.
You know, that long black hair.
Oh, you know exactly what I'm on about as well. If I say
Is it the one who's like, I'm not going I'm going
No, it's not him. I don't know what you're on about though.
What's he called?
I don't know. What is he called?
Mickey Flanagan.
Yeah, he's funny. But yeah, oh my god. Oh no.
Good job it's not an open container.
It was his podcast anyway, and they were just going on about.
I want to know what you mean.
Should I try and find it?
You can. Fucking hell.
Fuming.
I've Fridge done something to you.
Oh, the second person I've looked up 10 minutes in.
We've not even explained what we're talking about.
Strictly scandal.
That's real quick. Tom, do you like me? Do you like the new
Walsh.
poster?
I saw it in last week's episode.
Sean Walsh.
It's very good.
That's his name.
Sean Walsh?
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Him.
Not a
Not
clue.
a clue.
No. You don't look anything like Russell Brand.
I did with his long. I'm not getting another picture up. That's him anyway.
Right. So what? I've lost where we're up to. What's he got to do
it
with
was his
anything?
podcast.
Right.
So, and it was a load of like Southerners, and like they were saying a battle between North and South, who wins. And it was quite funny because they're they're all saying North. Like it's just obvious it's North.
Fucking hell, Southerners would fucking stab each other to death on the way up here. They won't even get it.
Their argument was that how they could win is they have South London, and then they said if they get the Midlands.
Yeah, but the issue with South London is you've got to unite them all.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not going to happen. There's going to be one of them left by the time they get up here. There'll be 17 dead gangs on the way up.
But yeah, they're just fully admitted. Yeah, they're not as fucking leatherers.
Yeah, that's absurd.
Why do you think that is? Like the North, just like look at us and just go, oh, they'd leather me.
Yeah, I don't think we should be the posters of it. I don't think.
Look at them Northern bastards.
I don't think when people are watching this clip, they should go, yeah, these two are the figureheads. Figureheads of the North.
Lead the charge.
I want it to be like Rian and fucking.
Could have said anyone from the North. You've gone with Rian.
It's a big bloke. I'm going to say Rian and his dad.
Yeah, his dad. Yeah, fair enough.
What do you mean? Have you not met Rian?
Yeah, but his dad. He's a scary bastard.
Yeah, no, I see that, but so Rian.
He sounded like Karen Apple then. In debate on the fucking figure. Oh my god. Oh.
Just stop it there. Right, anyway, welcome back.
No, yeah.
Episode 52. I don't know. Fuck knows if that gets in, probably. How are we all? Tom, are you feeling better? You weren't with us last week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you, I can't remember if I mentioned it in the episode. But
what was you ill with? Because a lot of people have been getting the flu or COVID. Well, I know. Barber told me today he had it as well.
Oh, right, brilliant. Good.
I got treated to a Subway on Tuesday afternoon in work.
Can't trust Subway meat.
No. Oh. Well, I've now found that out. I'm never going back.
Which Subway did you go to?
The one on Manchester Road. Inside the garage.
Oh well, there's your problem. You got
the garage Subway.
You got to put it in American terms. You got to put it in American terms. You got a gas station sandwich.
Technically, I did. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
What was on it?
Made super me insides. It was.
I was going to say, no wonder it went through you. You got super insides on it.
It was
on Hearty Italian.
It was on Hearty Italian. It was a wild choice.
Has to be, unless you're going garlic and herb. Garlic and herb's good.
Italian herb and cheese is usually what I go with, but for some reason I went Hearty Italian. But my standard is Italian BMT. Naturally, I went rotisserie style chicken. At a gas station.
Yeah,
So it's my own fault, really.
That reminds me of that. Either of you ever watched Futurama?
No, I know what it is.
No,
the metal robot.
Yeah, the fact that you don't know he's called Bender tells me that you've never watched it.
Can't say that.
No, there's an episode where like one of them eats a sandwich and it's got like little living things inside it that makes him ill. So they shrink down all tiny and go inside him to fight him. And that's just what that made me think of.
I got distracted because I did a snot rocket.
I've not listened to you. I had snot coming out my nose.
You started saying that, but like there's something going on over
Tom
here.
appreciated it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Right, well, we've had... I mean, it's been a few days, but... Well, I especially have had a busy weekend. But Friday...
It's mad that it's never been a week, actually.
I know, I can't tell if it feels like it was way longer ago or also like yesterday.
No. Yeah, no.
So which one? Nah.
I don't know what I was trying to say to you then.
For fuck's sake.
Nah. You're lying.
We're doing this on my own.
I knew what I wanted to say, but that's what just came out of my mouth. Nah.
It weren't even in your voice. Nah. You put like a Florida spin on it.
Oh, right. No. Yeah, it feels like yesterday. That's why I can't believe it's been a week.
Good time?
I thought it were. I mean,
yeah, I had a great time.
Apparently it weren't for someone else. But...
I feel like I want to know now, but I feel like that's an off-air conversation. Is it?
Oh, yeah, it can be. It just looked like they weren't. Oh, good friend.
You don't think he enjoyed?
I don't think so.
Alright. I've not spoke to him since, to be fair.
Neither have I, but he just didn't look like he was having a good time.
Oh, right. So he's not told you he didn't enjoy it?
Yeah, we'll call it an off-air conversation.
Okay, right. No, I had a great time. Won almost nothing.
Every time I say to someone that I like when I went, like when I had my family meal the day after, they was like, "Oh, did you bet? What, did you win any bets?" No, they didn't ask me if I bet it. They just presumed I bet because I'm at the races. And it was like, "Oh, did you win?" And it's like, "Didn't even bet."
Well, we discussed this in the last episode, didn't we? About how you were going for the alcohol, and I were going for the betting.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I was trying to get on this Bet365 thing that Tony and Reem were telling me about. And then on the way there, it weren't working for him. It weren't working for me either, so I thought, sod it when I'm there. Oh. I'm going to say something else, but I'll finish this.
Fucking hell.
Managing me seat here.
Get to the fucking point.
Yeah, but then I got there and obviously have the stalls, don't they? But I was far too focused on getting a drink than going down at a stall.
No, the stalls were a little busy, so I just did mine all on an app.
It did annoy me though, because when we was in that bit where everyone were cheering the horses on to for winning
in the festival though.
Yeah, they shut everything off, didn't they? The music went off, and I'm just looking. I'm like, this means fuck all to me. I don't care who wins or loses.
Yeah, you had absolutely no, quite literally had no horse in the race.
Yeah. Just cheering on other people's. If you got,
if you guys want to celebrate. So me and Joe started doing that. Whenever me and Joe had a horse on and it was like, oh, he's miles off, he's nowhere near. It'd be like, should we just celebrate for whoever wins? Yeah.
That's like that Always Sunny meme. I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top.
Yeah, literally. So whatever horse would win, we should yes. It was like a scream. Oh, I had a good time though. Like I said though, I won almost nothing. I think I stuck a $5 on every race.
Did you not win?
And then I won one.
Well, yeah. Was it the first one you won?
No. First one I came second. I think third.
Oh no, it was Tony that won the first one.
Third, Tony.
He did well, didn't he?
Well, in his gambling abilities, yeah. In his common sense, absolutely fucking not.
All right.
Tony put a bet on. He put it on there, so you have to go cash it in there.
Yeah.
Put a bet on. Just brought a slip home with him. Didn't go cash it in.
How much were on it?
I think he put a $5 on and won like 14 quid or something. So it's not, the end of the world. But
I mean, I'd rather take the 14 quid than just spend the $5.
Yeah. He actually won and then didn't take the money.
He must earn a lot of money.
On the way home, he was telling me and Joe that he saw the slip in his pocket, and me and Joe were looking at each other and looking at him and being like,
wait,
what?
So he just forgot he put it on. He didn't know
he forgot
won
to go
and then
cash
think,
it in.
I can't be asked.
Yeah, like he said, he forgot to go cash it in.
He definitely just couldn't be asked going cashing it in.
But he's not like, he's not a multi-millionaire.
But he looks like it. Everybody cashing it in 2 rounds.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, and And then me and Joe were looking at his slip on the way home, seeing if there was like, if you could redeem it online or anything. No.
Do you know there was like...
It was like, you may maybe go into a William Hill somewhere and see if they'll do it, but...
Do you know like where the track was?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a bit at the front that you could put a bet on as well. Do you know like at the front of the track?
Yeah.
Apparently there's people stood there, you can just put bets on.
What, to like some dodgy geezer?
Yeah. Did not know that. Oh, they had like a board behind him with
Just
all the odds.
some bloke who's like, I'll give you 5-1 odds on Dancing City.
I seen it on TikTok when this guy just went up with $5,000 in cash and just give it him, and he won. Yeah, I think this was the day after the Grand National.
I kind of want to do all 3 days. Should we do it again next year?
I want to do it again.
I want to do it again. Do you want to come?
I'll come. Never been.
It's good.
Sounds fun.
It was a brilliant time. I mean, I think I only watched 2 races in person. The rest were all on a screen, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah. Would you still go full blazer and thing again? Or would you just go shirt?
No, I think I'd do it even. I think I'd suit up even more.
Would you?
I might go waistcoat.
Oh, no, we'll go waistcoat.
Big fur trench coat, like a pimp.
Yeah, and I've like one of those fur hats with a feather coming out of it as well.
Fascinating.
And a cane with a diamond on the top.
What was the food situation? I remember there being the sort of worry about not knowing what to eat.
I don't think we got any, did we?
That's why I was votes.
we ended up in like the festival tent zone thing where it's all like, it's just like drinking and dancing basically. And then whenever there's a race on, they stop the music and let you watch the race.
Well,
but it very quickly got to like the end of the day, didn't it? And I was like, oh, we've not eaten. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. I'm fucking starving. Because them two, Rian and Joe, apparently went off to get food at some point. I mean, it's a good job we didn't. Because chicken and chips, guess how much they paid for it? Individually. 18 quid. Yeah. Just like a box of chicken.
Was it a whole chicken or what?
When he told me that, I was like, yeah.
I'd want a chicken and its eggs for that.
So happy I didn't eat. I don't really eat much breakfast either because it was grim. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. It was.
Oh, yeah, right. So here's the rundown of what happened. So, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock rolls around. Rian picks me
I had
up.
a nightmare in the morning.
We'll get to that. 9 o'clock rolls around. Rian picks me up. We go get Ethan. We're driving to pick Jack up. And on the way there, Rian's like, I don't know what Jack's going to do about a belt. Well, what do you mean? You don't know what he's going to do about a belt? Well, he's bought some belt and it's not built. He FaceTimed me. And I was saying, look, there are the instructions, and Jack's words were, they may as well be in Japanese. So we pick Jack up. We're all fully suited, ties on, everything. We pick Jack up, and he comes out his house. No belt, no tie, shirt undone, just half dressed. It didn't. Genuinely, we turned up there like fucking 3 or 4 hours later. He still was not dressed. I seen him dressed for when we was walking in, and then the rest of the day he was half undressed.
Oh, I mean, that's why I just go shirt and pants next time. It was just even fucking
So right, so we pick him up, and we then immediately had to drive to Next for him to buy a belt that just worked. I don't know what was the deal with the belt you had.
So I ordered it off Amazon. It got quite a good fancy belt. You know, it had a little buckle thing that you could unlatch when you sit down and stuff. So
Don't get all of that.
It just looked fancy, and I thought I want it. So I bought it, and then it came, but then I didn't try it on. Like, it came about 4 days before, so I had it.
You're 2 minutes before they turned up.
Yeah, but I only pulled it out the Amazon.
We turned up at the same time as the Amazon van.
I only pulled it out the Amazon box on the day.
Why? Why would you not try it?
Well, I just thought...
Why did you not try everything on like a few days before?
Yeah, but I didn't have my belt then.
Yeah, but then when the belt turned up, did you not think, I better try this?
my pants and blazer at the dry cleaners. But
but when did you get them?
On the Thursday.
Right, so did you not go home and try everything on just to make sure everything's right?
No.
When you go on holiday, do you try stuff on before you go and like make outfits, or do you just like throw clothes in a bag and go?
Oh, I always throw clothes and go.
Really?
Try all your clothes on before you go on holiday.
I fucking make outfits before I go. I put the accessories on.
Oh no, I don't do that.
I put trainers on and go, right, these trainers will go with these shorts and this top.
No, I'm not ass, still just going bag.
That's psychotic.
Yeah.
That is.
Well, I just thought it's a belt, it'll be fine. So I didn't really think about having to try a belt on.
I see your point, to be fair.
And then I walk up, and then I'm fucking about with this belt.
Right, but what was not working on the belt? Well. How does a belt not work?
So it had the buckle.
Do you need a belt, for example?
And then
I have one.
So you have one hand, it does as well. It had the buckle. So it had that, but it was like a metal one. Well, that's metal. But it was just it didn't look like that. It was like a rectangle.
Right.
And then the strap was separate.
The strap was separate as in not connected?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm looking at this.
And you didn't just just have like the loops where you feed it through?
Right, yeah, it had a little loop thing that you can feed through. So I did that. And then I fucking put it around me to like fasten it. And just like try it on and just fucking strap just fell out. Fell off.
Do you know what it is? It's one of those where you have to, it'll like feed through and then wrap round it and you feed it again, and that's how you tighten it. Do you know what I mean? Well, I don't know how you'd explain them. Well, I would know how to use it.
There was something else with it as well, because it had on the instructions cut to length.
Right.
So it's like, I think you hold it round you, and then the bit at the end you chop off.
Yeah, right, okay.
I just want to fucking hold my pants up.
Yeah, but you could have just tucked that in. How long was it?
What, the thing?
Yeah.
Well, I honestly, I can't explain it. Just didn't
give me my belt back.
No.
What you were describing, Jacob, what you think it is it like how a ratchet strap works for a car?
Yeah.
Like the way that it tightens on. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those belts before.
Yeah.
Is that what you got, Jack?
He don't know.
I ain't got a clue.
You don't know what a ratchet strap is.
I just wanted a belt to hold my pants up.
Yeah, so
I got given an headache.
He got given a Japanese puzzle.
Literally. That when I was on FaceTime to him, he was like, "Have you not like read the instructions?" I was like, "Not really." He's in Japanese.
Read.
I ain't got a frigging clue what it means. What was even funny was when I came home, my dad had fucked about with it and just sorted it.
Well, of course he had, yeah. Because your dad probably got your dad's an engineer, he's got common sense.
How do you know that?
What?
He's an engineer?
Because you've told me many times.
Oh, my dad's an engineer, by the way.
Yeah, he built a gym in your garage.
Oh, yeah. Don't use that anymore, it's quite sad. What membership is offended. But yeah, what else? Oh, I might have mentioned the other thing. I keep slamming shit today. I'm not angry,
very heavy-handed.
So there was that, the belt thing, and diarrhea tablets.
Right, so
because I can't go on a day out or a drinking day out without having them, because I might as well just be plumbed into it.
Right, that's fucking nuts that you have that bad of stomach issues. But we pulled up at Next, and there's a Boots right next to it. So as he's got out, he's gone, right, I'm gonna get my belt. One of you fancy running in Boots to grab me some diarrhea tablets. So fucks off the neck. We're all looking at each other. And we're like, no, I'm not going. I'm not going in Boots at 9 in the morning in a full suit buying diarrhea tablets.
Please help me out a little bit.
So we just didn't. You didn't get any, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you came back with your belt and then you went, didn't you?
Yeah. I came back, put my belt in car, and I was like, alright, give me a minute, I'm going to get my diarrhea tablet.
Yeah, I do remember
still in his bloody car as well. I had my diarrhea tablet, and then...
You didn't just slip him on the inside of your pocket?
I was too panicked to think about anything. They just went on the floor.
Too panicked?
Actually,
we had fucking ages.
When I had the tablet, I felt fine then. I had the tablet in the belt.
Good to know they work.
Yeah.
Sorry, so I understand. by a diarrhea tablet, this is preventing beer shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had the shits before we set off.
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
I had I was on 4 shits.
You said that so casually.
Because you're just used to it.
he came out his house sweating from the previous one.
What about 20 minutes at next when you need to fucking hurry up to boots?
Oh god. Right, so we get to boots. No, we get to next. He gets his belt, he gets his diarrhea tablets. Now we're off to Weatherspoons.
Do you know how many times Ethan just had to dress me that day?
No, we're getting there. So we then drive to Joe's where Reen's leaving his car, and Joe lives near a Weatherspoons, so that's where we was all meeting to then get a taxi to Aintree. We get out the car. Reen and Joe are taking pictures of each other. I'm stood in the middle. I turn around. Ethan is dressing Jack, as in quite literally, like doing his tie up whilst it's on him, like it's his mum, like Ethan's his mum.
Oh.
And then as we're walking down to Weatherspoons, he's walking next to me. He's like, a bit tight. His shirt neck hole's too small for him.
Yeah,
it's cutting off circulation. He's going blue.
I felt like I'm getting choked with that shirt on.
You started to look like the colour of your suit.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't wait to fucking undo it. This is what I did in taxi there.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to need it a week.
We get to Weatherspoons. I'll sit down. Order a breakfast. It was awful. I just forced it in because I thought I need something in me. Because I can't go to Aintree and get pissed without any food in me. Forced it down. Horrendous. His was horrendous. The pancakes that Reen had looked pretty good. Feel like I should have gone for them. I know for next time.
Yeah.
What was sorry to interrupt, but I quite highly rate a Weatherspoons breakfast. So was this just a particularly shit Weatherspoons?
It's not. It's in Shaw. So
it's a perfectly fine Weatherspoons. I just wouldn't recommend getting food there. The clientele is typical Weatherspoons clientele, and it's not a total shithole. It's just typical Weatherspoons. It is just like a cheap place to have a drink. So we're all. What time are we at? It's like maybe 9:30 in the morning or something. No,
it's later than that. It's like 10. No, like 10:30 because we didn't get picked up till 11:30. It's meant to be 11.
Yeah, for the taxi. Yeah. So it's like 10:30. I'm now fucking 2 desperados in or something and fucking scoffing this horrendous breakfast. It was just like what? How?
I can't explain it.
It was like they just. There was no love in it.
It wasn't made with care.
No, it wasn't. It was clear that so I think cheap ingredients can be made good with a bit of extra care. Now what they've done
bacon just weren't cooked.
Is bought cheap ingredients and didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. There was literally no heat on that bacon.
Yeah, my bacon were cold. My beans were beans are they should have almost a little firmness to them.
I didn't even touch the beans because fuck that.
Was everything just a bit wet? Do you know, when your hash browns are a bit
the hash browns were okay. The hash browns were the only edible part.
Yeah.
I ate the sausage and the egg and everything.
Give me 3.
The beans I fucking binned off because I weren't eating them. They were beans. You picked them up and it's like the beans just became part of the sauce. They just melted in with it.
Yeah, disgusting.
And I was like, I can't do that.
Where's the love?
I remember when I ordered mine, and then I'm eating it, and then you'd ordered it a bit after me, and then I was like, this is shit. This.
Yeah. He ordered his and got it, and it was I'd ordered by the time his came, but his came first, and he was sat there, and he was like, fucking awful this. And I was like, right, good. Excited for mine then. Yeah, the breakfast, it was just bad. It just weren't a good breakfast, but it's also like a 5. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain in Wetherspoons.
There's some people that would.
Yeah. So everyone gets we get picked up. No, I thought we was getting picked up by like an official taxi. It just appeared to be like Rian's mum's mate.
Oh yeah. Did you think it was a taxi?
I got told taxi's picking us up at 11.
Oh well. Yeah.
So what else am I to think other than
true.
taxi's picking us up at 11?
Oh.
Now, to be fair, I think I preferred it because I quite liked her. She was quite funny.
Yeah. I couldn't tell because I was preoccupied with something else. I didn't know what was going on in that taxi.
We're in the taxi, all having a drink in the taxi. And that.
Your face don't look like we're about to slag her off.
I thought you was. I thought you were going to go. Well, I heard her say this about you. I've just realised we've not turned the light on.
Oh fuck yeah.
Did it matter? How was it look?
It didn't look too bad, to be honest.
Fuck it.
You thought you were funny, did you? She thought you was a right prick.
I could hear her whispering to Rian, and then she thought, the specky one in the back's a knob.
Those exact words.
Yeah. Okay, I enjoyed that, didn't you? Yeah, so right, so now
After crying over that.
It's not even funny.
I know. Oh.
So now it's 11:30. We're in the taxi. We set off. Bearing in mind, he's had a piss seconds before we have left.
I've had about 3 in
Wetherspoons.
Wetherspoons.
Yeah. We get in the taxi, and almost immediately he's like, I need a piss.
5, no,
Need a
10
piss.
minutes.
How long's the drive?
An hour and a half. It was.
Yeah.
Felt like that.
You're like a week at least.
As far as I know, I'm still in it. We're still going. We're not back yet. I've got a fucking state of him. Right. So we're in the taxi. I'm having a laugh with Ethan in the back. And then it's
He's slagging you off.
in the middle. It is Tony, Jack, Joe, Rian, and his mum's mate driving. Slagging me off in the front, the pair of them.
Just you.
Yeah, just me. Rian's in the front going, hey, do you know that one? That one at the back. Not the ginger one in the middle, but the one at the back. He's got a shit podcast.
What a prick. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know why that's got me so much. I've just got the image in my head. You'd be dead nice to her in the back. She's just slagging you off. Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Fuck's sake, man.
Oh, wow.
I get you that.
Yeah, it did. Oh.
Right.
I don't know why.
So we're on our way, we're having a good time, everyone's having a laugh. He's dying for a piss, so we pull over
That's
at some
why you're
services.
undressed, because I'm like unbuckling my belt to like relieve the tension.
Bearing in mind, in the past hour, he's already had 3 in the Wetherspoons.
Oh.
We're getting a taxi, and he's just immediately like unbuckling, like, like I need a services. Rian, tell her to stop.
He went already. And he said she needs to go to the fucking doctor's. You.
You do?
It's like 10 minutes.
No, it's not fucking normal.
We're even up motorway. We went past the butch services, the first ones. I thought, oh fuck, I should have told them pull in. And the next one was about 40 minutes away.
It was not.
It bloody were. It felt like it. Oh.
Right. So, get to the services. Everyone goes for a piss, whatever. Get back in, and then we get there relatively fine, don't we? Yeah. As you get closer, you start to see the chaos of the day starting to unfold out the windows. Like, as you get closer, it's like, oh, there's a random girl on her own in a ball gown. There's a lad pissing up a sign for next.
There's a lot of people just pissing on the street, weren't there?
Yeah, loads of people. Bearing in mind, no one's even got in yet.
I was just going to say, what time did you get there?
Was it like 12? No, it was a lot later than that.
I was going to say, is it about 12-ish?
1-ish? Coming towards 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we get there, we follow the crowd to the entrance. We all get in fine.
Just remembered something.
Except him. Is it before?
Just before that, though, when we all got out, and then we all just pissed off.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah, everyone gets out, and I'm like, shutting the door, saying bye to his mum's mate and all that. And I turn round, and all of them, all the other, how many of us was there? 7, 6?
Yeah.
It was only me and Ethan, anyway, that weren't stood against the bush, just cocks out having a piss. With people walking past behind them. Some women walking past going, there's toilets down there.
She said, the funny thing is, though, she said it to Rian and Tony, then came past, but me and Joe had heard her say it to them. Came past us and said the same thing to us. There's toilets down there, and Joe just went, oh, fuck off.
But she probably just lives there, don't she?
Yeah,
she probably lives around the corner and thinks every time this time of year people are pissing on me bushes.
Oh,
I bet they're all dead from the amount of piss on them.
How much piss went on them that weekend?
To be fair, you see this toilet shit was on about, the queue were fucking huge. It was just 2 single porta potties.
Was that what you were on about?
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
The line were fucking massive.
Oh, yeah, freak that.
So yeah, we get out. We follow the crowd and all that. I think somewhere during this, someone stops to go in the shop. I turn around. Ethan's still dressing Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Still putting his tie on. His belt is undone. Bearing in mind, we are now amongst everyone else who is fully suited. Everyone's in ball gowns. Everyone looks mint, and he is still not dressed. We're 4 hours into the day.
Third time in the day.
Yeah,
just not dressed.
I don't think at any point yet you have been successfully dressed, other than the walk to Wetherspoons
and the queuing up. I was dressed then.
Yeah, but we're not. Yeah, we're not in the queuing up yet because we've stopped at the shop and you're still getting dressed. We then follow the crowd, get to the gates. Who does a sniffer dog pick out? Him, obviously.
No, if Mother's watching.
No, yeah, look, to be fair, yeah.
No,
nothing on him. It just had to be him.
Yeah. Just to add to me.
We're all going
the diarrhea tabs, I promise.
Smuggling him in his balls. He's crushed him up into a powder.
Oh my god!
Officer's like, "What's this, mate?" And he's like, "Diarrhea tablets, I promise."
I've not even told you what happened when I got searched. I told Rian the next day.
Right, come on.
So obviously,
so we're real quick. We're at the gate. We all walk in. You're the last one, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're the last one of the group, and I was the first. So I'm stood on the other side watching, and the dog sniffs Rian, sniffs some random bloke. Sniffs Jack and then settles on Jack.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the random bloke in the middle had something on him.
This fucking dog, go away from me.
But it settles on Jack. And then take it away.
Right, so then they take me to so I have to go through the little gates. They open the gates for me.
Where was it?
2 embarrassing things that happened. I told you one of them, I think. We'll go into it. So as the entrance is on in front of you.
Yeah.
You go left.
Yeah.
And then just down and right. There's a little tent.
Right.
So I walk in this tent.
You have to get your cock out.
Well, I'll get to it. I walk in, and then there's this guy just like not in a high vis, just in a suit.
In a suit?
Yeah, just like in a normal suit, stood there. I've got up.
It's me.
What the fuck are you doing? I've got in, and then I've just.
I'm just there for the races, mate. You got anything on you?
You're there. Your dick's already out.
I've gone up to him and I've gone, I've been told to get searched, so just like, whenever you're ready.
Okay, hold on. What, you stood there and just went, go on.
Well, I said, yeah, just search me whenever, like, blah, blah, blah. And then he looked at me and went, I'm getting searched as well.
Oh, fuck off.
And I've just gone up to him like that. Because, like, my mind was somewhere else. I didn't even think. I'm not even talking
what, you
about
thought
that.
it was like some detective inspector there to do drug
He was
searches.
stood in a white tent on his own. What else was
You thought it was fucking Luther waiting for you to fucking...
But I don't, by the way, actually, he never actually got searched. I'm pretty sure he just walked off and went back in the fucking thing because there was no one there to search her. But I stayed there because I'm like, well, do I need a fucking... Can I just walk out and go back in with him? I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And this guy in an orange IV coming and says, "Oh, if you've got anything, just tell me now, or else we won't let you in." And then I pull out my e-cig liquid.
Fuck off.
Is there any chance it could be that?
Did he just look at you like, you? What a dickhead.
Just went, right, yeah, no, not a chance. So
right, one of them, are you?
So then he just literally went like that on my arms. Just like went like that in my pockets and was like, "Yeah, go in." That were it.
That were it.
Yeah,
You didn't fondle your
blazer or
balls?
nothing. I thought it were going to be
I thought you were in there.
naked.
I thought you were off
Rummaging.
somewhere getting your balls fondled.
Yeah, I thought I was getting.
I thought they were lifting your dick up and having a look
It was
underneath.
literally this fat scouse boss in the IVs going like that on my arms. Checked my pockets and went, "Yeah." Oh, and checked my wallet.
Well, that's a fucking waste of the dog's time. Not that you had anything on you, but I mean, for the people that did, that dog's sniffing people out, sending them to the tent, and then there's fat scousers going.
You just got people walking past the dog like, "Yeah, fuck off. You get rid of here."
Unique.
Walking past with a packet on your head. Oh, dear.
So was that it? Was that you?
Oh, and then I'll put on the walk back. I think I told you about this. So a big queue of people, just loads, and I'm walking past like the walk. It's like the walk of shame.
Did they? When you come out,
everybody-
are you then just immediately allowed in?
Oh, yeah, you go down like so. Everyone's queuing, and then there's just a bit on the left where you just walk in.
Right.
But everyone knows you've just come out of a tent. You know what I mean? Like they know that what's been happening there, so they're all staring at me. I'm fucking walking, just tripping one of the flags, just tumble over.
Did you actually hit the floor?
I didn't hit the floor. It was one of them where you stumble, but everyone's just seen me trip, and I just thought, "No, I'm not even looking." It's just like paced walks with a brisk pace. Tried to meet everyone else.
Oh God!
But yeah, it was actually
It had to be you.
a horrible. Well, that's what Tony said.
There is no way it could have been anyone else.
Yeah.
Like if you had to pick one of us to get searched, it was just always going to be you.
Oh, but yeah,
Oh, that was so funny.
yeah, adds to the day, doesn't it?
Right, so now we're in.
Oh.
We're in the gates. The chaos can ensue legally.
Yeah. Apart from me, e-cig liquid, I smuggled in.
What did we do first? Went to the second busiest toilets I've ever been to. The first busiest is later in the day, but the second busiest was the initial ones.
You all got in, and then the first thing you did was go for pisses.
Me, Ethan, and Jack, yeah. Because me and Ethan didn't piss on the bush, so me and Ethan needed a piss.
Right, yeah.
Now Jack obviously had to come with us because he's Jack and needs a piss every 5 minutes. Get in there, and it is just like you literally go in, and you're all just like face to face, going, "Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Nice knob, but yeah, sorry, mate." Then bought one of the most expensive pints of my life, and it was awful.
Do you remember when we were going? Oh,
it was so dark. I can't remember. Was it a Worthington's or something like that?
And I was like, yeah, I'll get a pint. And then I just went, I was like, I'll just get a vodka lemonade, please.
Yeah, I wish I did the same, because that pint, it was dark.
Yeah.
And was not nice.
How much are the pints?
$7.50, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So just a Carling should never be $7.50, in my opinion, but you know. There you go.
Put tariffs on that. And then some people put the bets on, and then we went for the first race, didn't we? Where we wormed our way through, and we actually went outside and like watched them go by there, didn't we? For the first one.
I enjoyed that, mate.
Yeah, no, I had it. That was good. I had a good
I felt
time.
like I went back in time.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? It felt like I was in 1960 or something.
I quite liked it. I just like,
because it was a bit weird as well, because like almost nobody had the phones out. Did you notice?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking it as we were stood there, because I was stood at the back of the group and everybody is just watching the race, and I was like, this is fucking weird. Like no one's filming it. Like every event you go to, there's always people filming it now, isn't there? Yeah. Like half the time, if you go to an event, you actually watch the event through somebody else's phone screen. But no one would like
filming with her. That's good.
And then like after the race, people were like getting pictures and all that sort of shit. My house came second because obviously. Then what did we do after the first race?
We were trying to find this festival tent for about God knows how long.
Did we watch 2 races outside of one?
I think we just watched the one.
Was it?
And then
that's a poor show.
We went
to the race and watched one.
At least you bet.
Yeah, but I was did it on Sky. I could have done that from home.
Watched it on the screen. And you see it on set.
I was going to say, I'm going to be able to get a cheaper pint.
Yeah, we was pissing about trying to find this festival tent.
Yeah.
We were just all following Rian, basically. And then he kept asking people, and he kept going, not a clue.
Yeah. Right, nobody who worked there knew where anything was. Yeah. You'd ask people.
Really helpful.
You'd ask, like, they'd be stood there in a high vis, and you go, oh, where's this, mate? And you go,
not a clue.
If you find out, let me know. Nice one. I just got piss running down my leg because I can't find the toilets.
Well, we eventually found it, but it took about... No, we watched another race inside that live music bit. Out near the box park bit.
Oh, yeah.
Which looked very good, the box park bit. I wish we would have stayed there longer.
I quite enjoyed
the absent, but that were good, but the box park looked...
Did it? I've not seen anything from it. Yeah, went to the festival bit. I just did the regular things you would expect.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Mate.
Yeah, I did. Put a bet on every race. Won one. Weren't anywhere near enough to cover the amount of money I spent. Had about 4 horses come second, I think. Any one of them would have like covered me entire day, but obviously has to be second. I should have done each way really, but I feel like if I would have done each way, they all would have just come 4th. But
hey, you had a good day. All that matters.
I did. That betting money just paid for memories, really.
Yeah, there you go.
Because you get fucking invested, don't you? Oh well, you don't know because you don't put a bet on.
No.
But like when they're racing, it's like nothing else in the world matters at all except for this horse right now. It's like my life is on the line with this horse, and then it crosses the line, and you're just like, oh well, maybe the next one will win. Like you very quickly go from like this is the centre of the universe to just like, oh, whatever.
Mm.
Don't matter, does it?
Did you bet on the Grand National day after?
No, I didn't have any money left. And I weren't there, so.
Mm.
I don't bet on horses usually. I only bet on them because I was there. And I went purely for vibes. I didn't do any fact checking on any of the horses. I just looked at the names and
favourite ones.
The only one that won was John Bon. And I only picked John Bon because Ryan told me not to. That's purely the reason I picked him.
I remember that conversation happening.
That was in the taxi on the way there. He sat in the front and went, whatever anyone does, nobody put money on John Bon. You're guaranteed to lose. And I went, right, so he's due a win then, innit?
I remember that. That's weird. And he won?
Yeah, he won.
What would you win off that?
I put £5 on it. I won £8.
Oh, really? Fucking hell.
All the others were like, I put a £5 on it, and if the game in, it'd be like 190 quid or something like that. And I had multiple of them come second. And the only one that won was that one that gave me 8 quid. It paid for that one horrendous beer.
Worthington. I've never heard of that beer in my life until that day. A Worthington.
I thought, what's that other one called? There's another one called like is it Boddingtons? Might be Boddingtons or something like that, which is actually alright. And in my head when I was there, that's what I thought it was, and then when I got it, it's obviously not what I thought it was, because it was horrific.
It looks fucking horrible.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was anything eventful in the festival tent. I nearly ate that fucking that some fucking 40-year-old bloke kicked clearly off his face, kept like unintentionally, like he weren't doing it on purpose, but bumping into the back of me.
Really?
I see Ryan separate us.
No. Fuck off.
He would do me fucking head in. I turned around and told him twice, and every time Ryan separated me.
As if I've missed this.
You were there.
What?
Nothing like came from it. He kept going, oh, chill out, mate. And I kept going, that just made it fucking worse.
I'll tell you what I kept seeing.
I wanted
just people who's, you know, when you see someone's about to throw up and they just go like that.
Ugh. The amount of people that would just be stood there, they'd go from
on the spot.
Yeah, they'd go from like laughing to just go,
yeah,
and just either spew down themselves or just curl over.
4 people just throw up on the spot, and like everyone was just like, "What bloody hell?"
That's drugs. I feel like you don't throw up like that when you're just drinking.
That's what I don't know. The worst one I seen was that. I
feel like when you're drinking, you feel like horrible for a bit, and then you throw up.
Yeah.
But I don't know enough about drugs to say that it's drugs. So.
No, yeah, there's a lot of people just throwing up. Even when we stood at the racetrack, there was just that guy that just stood in it. Just stood in his own.
I'm stood there thinking, oh yeah, we're all very sophisticated here in our suits, watching the races go by. Feel like I'm part of the royal family. And then race finishes, and about 30 seconds later, some big bloke in front of me just...
People were throwing up
and then he threw up. And then just carried out. He was just stood in his own sick.
Like, it was just
and then was just like on the phone, like directing someone. And I thought, how were you in a state to direct anyone?
That's weird.
That's wild. I always thought the races was quite a classy affair. You know, quite like
supposed to be
not highbrow, but definitely not on the spot and standing it.
Yeah, well, that's midday. That's not even on the way home. That's the first race he did that.
Fucking hell. Well, we made it to the second.
He looked good, though. He had a full suit on, so, that's what counts. And then the way home, personally, is where the day fell apart for me. So...
They were waiting for it, though, for that taxi.
Yeah, so everyone starts leaving. Oh, there's a bit of bit of drams on the way out, but that's people's personal drama. I don't feel like we can discuss that.
No, that bit out.
Yeah.
Oh, within the group?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
And to be fair, I don't know the resolution of it, so it doesn't even make a good story either. But
I know some of it, but
yeah, tell me later. So we're all walking to the taxi, or where the taxi is supposed to meet us. We get to Mr. Chips, which is where we've told him to pick us up.
Right.
Which is a chippy. Now, Mr. Chips.
I should hope so. Mr. Chippy, the laundrettes.
It's a casino. Now, obviously, above Mr. Chips, he has a sign, right? But then he didn't feel the sign was enough. So above the sign, in the
was a bigger sign.
Almost was a bigger, but not a sign, but carved into the building was Mr. Chips.
Mr. Chips.
Of course it
We were
was.
just shouting it as well.
Yeah.
Mr. Chips.
Yeah. So we get the taxi to come pick us up. It's like a mini bus. Not even a mini bus, it was a fucking regular bus.
Yeah.
Because there was like 15
big,
of us at
wasn't
this point because we'd conjoined with
Combined forces.
a group that these lot now. So we're in. We all get in. I'm sat at the front with Joe, and behind us is just like what just felt like a sea of drunk girls screaming, just permanently. Sometimes they would be screaming lyrics to a song. None of them should quit the day job. And sometimes it was just like screaming for the sake of screaming. There was always torches on and shit like that, and I could tell it was annoying the driver because he kept looking back.
Really?
And I kept thinking, I'm not fucking telling him. You're the driver.
I'm not the dad.
I'm not going back into that lion's den.
Just stand up. Can we all just turn our torches off, please?
I feel like I would have stuck my head around the corner and been like yanked out of my seat and then thrown back out, like torn apart, like no sleeves on my suit, just like
I'm not going back there.
Yeah. Like Joe.
Oh wow. Oh.
Yeah, me and Joe. Just, like, look, there were everyone there. It's a lovely girl. Didn't have a problem with any of them.
Just apart from that way home.
Yeah, Pat. Come on the way home when they wouldn't shut the fuck up. I thought everyone's going to get in the taxi. We've all had a long day. We're all a bit tired. All a bit drunk. Everyone's just going to, relax. Obviously, I was wrong.
To be fair, when we got into Manchester, everyone seems to just fell off.
Well, if they would have done it an hour earlier, that would have been ideal.
People were going home an hour into Manchester.
Also, because the taxi went the wrong way, didn't it? So
we're supposed to go Royton, weren't they?
So he'd been told Royton, and then at some point, Ryan had phoned the taxi service and said, we want to change where we're going to Manchester. And they said, yeah, that's fine. But then didn't tell the driver. So the driver was just going to Royton. Now, me and Joe noticed this early on.
That's the one thing that guy had to do.
Now, me and Joe noticed early into the trip that he was going the wrong way. And we're like, this takes us both closer to home. Let's just not say a thing. Neither of us have noticed.
Have you done that look to each other and gone like...
What are you on about? You're all screaming You're all screaming behind us. We just said it at a normal volume. We were talking about it, but no one fucking noticed.
Everyone turned that music down while them two on about at the front. Right.
Well, eventually, the taxi driver says to Joe, like, you're just going Middleton town centre, aren't you? And Joe was like... I don't know what the fuck you're on about. I don't know who's going to Middleton.
Middleton?
We were like, these lot said Manchester, but I don't know. I'm just going to wherever you're taking me.
Fucking hell, going back to his house.
And that's obviously when our plan of just leaving it alone got foiled by the driver himself, unfortunately. Who
asked,
yeah.
where the fuck am I going?
Yeah, and then Marine told him Manchester, so we drove to Manchester. Which I then immediately got an Uber home.
Fair enough. You've done the day, haven't you?
Yeah, anything happened after that? Whilst I went there?
No.
No?
Well, everyone just needs to fell off.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that were the races, really, weren't it?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Good day. Would you do it again?
I'll definitely do it again. I'll do the Grand National Day. I might just do both. Fuck it, why not do both?
Oh, do all three.
Stay over.
Yeah.
Because we go back and forth all fucking time. Oh, would you?
No. No.
You definitely.
Although it's only an hour, innit?
I don't look like that felt like from going. Like, I don't want to do that journey there.
That's only because you can't hold your bladder.
Exactly. I'll get a fucking hotel just for that sake.
Yeah, I think probably get an hotel, but I'd happily do it again, and I'd happily do all 3 days, I reckon.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I had a great time.
I conclude.
I don't know. Well, what time are we on?
It's an hour and 8 minutes, boys.
Well, I mean, feel like that's probably the perfect moment to wrap it up, is it not?
Yeah. Bladders.
Well, that's good. Well, yeah, I noticed that about 20 minutes ago that you clearly needed a piss.
Not bad, but it's just there.
Well, it's affected your performance. It stopped you talking.
Oh.
Right, well, that's...
I was worn out from Rian's auntie calling you a knob.
Was it his auntie?
I don't know who it was. She really hated you, though. Oh.
Right, that's episode 52. Whoa. Thank you for joining.
Oh. Catch us next time, you beautiful sons of bitches.
At the Top Floor Pod everywhere.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye, everyone.